And I said, hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. I said, hey. Slow energy. Been working on that one. Welcome back. We shall see. As always, we need to check to see if everything's working. I literally just watched Dan Harmon. Oh my god, what have I done? Whoops. I just watched Dan Harmon talk about his experiences with Fallout 4. That was pretty fucking cool. I feel closer to him. No. There it is. Jesus. Get worried there for a minute. By the way, sorry in advance if y'all heard me going on a massive rant about shit at the end of it, of the last one, but that is kind of a thing I want to do, so believe it or not, expect stuff like that in the future. Now, I didn't plan for it, and I never really planned for anything like that. Keep the music on for this one. But when it happens, you know? And what I want from everyone is just to chime in. Add their 2 cents. Shouldn't just be someone going back and forth over and over again. It should be a lot of different people. Anyway. We are here playing Medieval Total War 2. This game, I don't think I spent the longest playing it out of all the Total War games. But it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Oh, almost forgot. Kind of a big deal. That's kind of a very big deal. Come on. Alright. As always, have to make sure the chat works. So, this is kind of the interim era from the previous Medieval that I played to, say, Warhammer Total War and Rome of today. Although Rome is starting to show its age. No, I wouldn't say it's showing its age, but it's definitely getting older. This, of course, is a game I played for years. I also loved Rome Total War, and I will eventually play Rome Total War on this. Here's the Grand Campaign. Now in this game, fuck it and fuck it. Now in this game, one of the tricks of Medieval Total War 2 is that you unlock factions as you beat them. So it really depends where you want to start. If you start with England, early on you'll beat Scotland most likely. You might even try to take on Spain or the Danes. But you know, the Germans are a bit overrated, and look at all they intentionally make Germany weaker, the Holy Roman Empire weaker, in order to not completely make it too easy. Spain I like is kind of nice and compact, but it's kind of shit. There's really not much going on there. Venice is okay, great if you want to start with the Italian era. Try to never take Rome. Or maybe do. Actually, I might start off with Spain. Never in 1,000 years. Franchise! Show CPU moves. Fuck no. Manage all cities? Fuck yes. Yeah. Yeah, I'll start with Español. Start with the Reconquista. Here's some it's roughly the same openings for each and every civilization.
Spain is a land divided.
Unlike
Enduring
today.
the conquest of the Moors for many centuries has left a bitter taste with her people, who fight for liberation in the name of God and King. The Reconquista is fought daily.
And if that's all the Reconquista was, that'd be right, except it wasn't. This game didn't really have the tech to show that off. What is this, a paradox game?
Years of mistrust and infighting has left Spain directionless. Unfortunately, the Moorish occupation of the Iberian Peninsula is still not enough to unite rival nobles.
Well, kind of, no. I'm sure mods have cleaned this up to a huge degree. This game. I don't mean just graphically.
As dark and seemingly
That means
hopeless as these, the survival of the Spanish rests solely on the shoulders of those willing to go above and beyond the call of duty. Heroes must
What are
rise
you looking at?
so that Spain can be free and united once more.
Alright, if I remember the cheats, it's like add money and add population, isn't it? Summer 1080 comes 3 corners of the world in arms. We should shut them. Medieval Total War 3 will be fucking cool. It will be good. I'm right? No. There it is. It's like getting on a bike. May help if I actually type it in. Aha! Some things never change. Bloop 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 bloop. And with that, I completely bankrupt the Spanish economy by causing massive inflation. There's a few things about this that don't make sense, but I mean, like I said, they'd be different kingdoms. These are different kingdoms. Spain starts off with 2 princesses, which is very good if you want to like, trick people, I suppose.
Moving in unseen, my lord.
These I miss. I miss the little animations. Shit. Ah. They timed them just right that you're not always sure what's going to happen. There goes my spy.
Yes, my lord.
Woo!
We shall meet the enemy.
That was quick.
We can march no further today.
Roads. Roads. In this one, you can't upgrade your city until you have your castle or city until you have a particular amount of population. Easiest way to do that is to lower tax rates, which also helps the population growth. You can't enslave people like you could in the original Rome or the modern day Rome. You know, one good thing about no need to go outside today is that the wind is pretty shitty out there. Oh yeah, you can finish production, but I'm actually not going to do that all the time.
Your Majesty.
Some turns I'll just leave it. One thing I like about this particular one is that, see the colouring there? The cities pay for themselves and a lot of troops. The bigger the city, the more they give you a free garrison. Castles, not so much.
Hello, Your Highness.
I also miss princesses.
Your Majesty, I shall approach this delicately.
No.
How am I to serve our people?
Okay, well, what she can do is she can rush up and deal with the...
Very well. Royalty needs its right. Yes? Happily, my lord.
Okay, so we'll go and take Valencia. Home of El Cid. We need a real diplomat. Spear levy, always good. It's sometime before they want Valencia. They get Valencia. We got ourselves some dirt roads. Ginties. Fucking overrated pieces of shit. It's sometime before the enemy can really challenge it. Late in the game, the Mongols invade, and then the Timurids. At that point, my advice is you better have discovered America. Speaking of, I have the Kingdoms expansion, which I might play down the line.
Your Majesty?
Let's do a bit of diplomacy. Even though we'll go to war with them eventually, it doesn't matter.
A well-considered offer, Sadiq. I accept.
Can I bribe him? Cannot.
We welcome words of wisdom such as these.
On my way.
That's useful for her as well. She gets +1 to her oh shit, she's a naughty girl. Finding love on her own terms made her happy, but someone should find out. Ooh yeah. Etiquette enough to win over a simpler man of easy thought. That's good.
Very well.
Very well.
On my way. Am I after a suitor or a simple agreement?
Start with the agreement.
Something I can do for you, noble lord.
Map agreement, and then
You truly have our best interests at heart.
I do actually.
It's been a pleasure.
With that done, you should get on board that
I do
boat.
not think I can travel there, my lord. I get my own cabin.
An honor.
I get my own cabin, yes? Of course you do. They're besieged? Of course they're besieged. They're besieged by Portugal. There's no Aragon in this,
Yes! Crossing for battle! Laying siege!
There's no Aragon in this, game.
Is it time to take the walls, my lord? Orders.
Fucking sucks, but...
Move out!
Also,
We continue.
when in this game, if you send individual troops out without any, like, major commander, you might regret it. We'll just have to wait a long time for this. Let's give them some ginties after all. Something, damn it.
Noble lord. Yes, my lord.
I'll send her on a boat and sail it up to England, I guess.
Yes! Your Majesty. Bringing our troops together. Orders. Yes, onward. A good day's march ends.
Priest, very important. If you don't build a priest, heretics and what do you call them? Witches show up.
Yes? Isn't
I can
it
tell you
bad
it's-
luck for a lady to be on board? Royalty needs its rest, my lord.
A little bit. It can be a bit bad luck, but not too much bad luck.
Your Majesty. March! We continue tomorrow, my lord. Yes, my lord. Orders?
We almost have enough. El Cid de Chivres. It's a shame that I can't convert him. He's got a hell of a good army. We've got less than a good army. What? Saying that. It is a useful army, and it's bigger. We take Valencia, and we can then attack the Muslims. And once we attack the Muslims,
Hello, Your Highness.
well, we finish the Reconquista, don't we? Muslims are so gimped in this game. Oh, there she goes. Bye.
Your orders, noble one. Yes?
There, see? What's going on here? Tisk, tisk.
Someone to see?
Ooh.
You seek to speak with me, Your Highness? I am flattered.
My lord.
Orders. Yes. Move out. Orders. Onward. Your will. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Now, will he be able to hold it? Yes, he will. So, not yet.
Your Majesty. March.
We'll let nature do its course. Meanwhile,
Yes. Yes, lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
attempted night attack. Fuck no.
The day is ours, lord. The enemy are beaten.
This is a much better way of restoring your
March no further today.
troops. You can retrain them if you have the right building.
Yes.
Whereas before you had to literally rip apart other units to refill it. It was silly.
Yes, my lord. On my way.
Spaniards!
Orders? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Closing for battle. They're going nowhere, my lord. The siege continues. Your orders, noble one.
Someone will need to take the city.
Yes?
The damage is done, so
Continue tomorrow, my lord. A good day's march ends.
what we will do is we will send troops down to him to do troop things.
Your Majesty.
And hopefully eventually he'll have enough this will be a good army when the time comes as well.
Orders. Onward. Yes? Onward. Combining forces, my lord. Your Majesty. A good day's march ends. Yes. Move out. We continue tomorrow, my lord. A good day's march ends. Move out.
This is annoying.
Combining forces. Orders. Your Majesty. A good day. Orders. Orders?
4. On top of everything else, they
Your Majesty. Move out. We march no further today, Lord.
Alright. I'll keep the jinties handy just in case these motherfuckers take to try anything. See what I mean? There's a heretic right there.
Orders.
We send an army down.
March. We continue, Your Majesty. Urging up. Yes. Bringing up, Your Majesty. Combining forces, my orders. Move out. Your will. Yes, my lord.
There we
This
are.
is where we shall meet the enemy.
You can't combine the naval fights. There's actually no naval fights here. I never understood why as a kid.
Closing for orders. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
I still don't want to really fight them as they are. So I'm going to...
Yes? Yes! Crossing for battle, your majesty.
wait it, but not too much longer.
We march no further today, lord.
More fleets. One of the biggest problems is pirates in this game. No matter how many ships you have, they just spam out of nowhere. And it makes some sense, I guess, but not by much. Oh, cool. Okay.
Your majesty. March! Orders. Onward.
Music's so soothing in this game.
Orders? Your will. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall
2 more
meet the
turns.
enemy.
Maintain siege.
Time to take the walls, my lord.
So yeah, is it?
Crossing for battle.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Orders?
Yeah, these motherfuckers don't have
Meet the enemy. Besieging settlement, my
next
lord.
turn then.
They're going nowhere, my lord. The siege continues.
Great. More hassle.
Your orders, noble one. God, we would see you dead, heathen.
We ain't no heathen.
Noble one.
You is heathen. You is dead heathen.
With God's blessing and yours, we
Alright, now this one I'll fight.
God will help the faithful
Show off the
prevail.
combat in this.
We attack!
I remember I got the gold edition of this game, and I still have the manual of it. And it explains some oh, this is a good little feature. They started in Rome 1, but I remember this far more.
It is not my way to send men into needless peril during battle. If I ask something of you, it is
Barrel.
necessary. And I will not expect more of you than I would ask of myself. I have found that just orders are readily obeyed, and victory is the result. These rebellious knaves and villains are not fit to breathe the same air as we honest men.
Remember the last game I played
They
in
must
comparison?
all die before dawn comes again. This is a mercy, because they richly deserve the gallows for turning against their betters.
We are better than them. Woo!
And so let's be about our tasks. I would dine, and battle gives me a powerful appetite. I invite a goodly number of you to join me at table later.
Okay. Alright, first things first, we move up. We outnumber them, what that's meant to be. Is that meant to be like some sort of abbey? Alright, so we will fast forward. Okay, so... Wait, what? There. M is for missiles. Get to work. Rapido! Oof. Stupid horsies. I mean, town militia kind of suck, but... What the hell are you doing? There we are. In for the kill.
The battle is in our Only half the enemy force remains.
Moving around the camera isn't as easy as other games.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit.
Perfect for Jesus, they lost a lot of troops. Jinties will do the good job. Nice. That's how we do that shit. Oh! Anyone who watches this might remember at one point I promised to do to read out some of TJ's now infamous what do you call it? Poetry. Well,
The battle is in our favor.
are they really
If
trying
we
to
remain
still
true
fight
and
us? Jesus.
wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Well, I got my first one, and it is... Ooh, it's a doozy.
Praise the Almighty! Our enemy, all of Christendom, will be awed by the victory we have won.
All of Christendom, or just all of Spain?
God has granted his faithful this victory. Your orders, number one.
Alright, get back in there and retrain the broken people. They are very broken.
God's
Also, you go up there.
yes, Lord.
Yes.
What exactly do you think you're doing?
Confusing me with a diplomat, Sandy.
Your will. Yes. Closing for battle.
Maintain siege.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Next turn.
This is where we.
Alright, we're in French lands now anyway. Also known as France.
Noble Lord,
What a strange language.
generally, my lord. On my way.
Yeah, they wanted to take Valencia. They don't take Valencia, we take Valencia.
My lord.
They have to sit here and watch it.
Yes. Closing for battle. Men, bring our people honor, glory, and most of all,
Spinach. Wait, no. Victory. Yay. Very good, very good movie, El Cid. You can actually watch it, I believe, on YouTube for free. It's a 3-hour-long slog, though, so clear your day.
by the Virgin Mary, I am in at least two minds about this battle. Good arguments have been advanced as to our many strategies. There is much to say for all of them. I have it in mind to sit for a while and see how the battle develops. No harm can come from a little caution. Our foes are rebels and traitors, and deserve nothing but the edge of a blade upon their stinking necks. And a sword is a merciful end to them, for they should face the gallows.
Gallows! Woo! Public execution! Execution! Execution!
We, band of brothers, are 1/4 of our soldiers, and thus we carry a heavy duty to our people, our king, and our God. Our army faces a hard fight. Our horsemen must stand idly by while others breach the walls and gain great honor in so doing.
You can't
And
unmount your
now,
soldiers.
put your trust in good steel and hard-hearted comrades. Then let us see what God wills for us.
Hot Spanish on Spanish accent. Siege tower. Okay. So where's our they're on the other side of the wall. That's cool. See, look at that comparison to Medieval 1 to Medieval 2. I mean, look at this shit. The only games I haven't really been playing is Shogun. And quite honestly, because I don't have them. I haven't had Shogun in a long while. I know it's cheap, but... Next medieval game I'd like to buy is Three Kingdoms, in fact. And it's a completely different game when you play one mode or the other. The realistic mode and the Tales of Three Kingdoms mode. Alright, archers, rush up and do your job, which is give us some fucking cover. So whose idea was it to give these motherfuckers a tower?
By the grace of God, our siege towers are at the walls. Our enemy has nowhere to hide now.
Drop that
Our
shit.
men have reached the walls with their ladders.
They are running away, but that is a good thing considering. Actually now, if I'm right, wait, are they fleeing back? I think they are. Shitty bows, fire! Okay, well we took that wall, so C is for cavalry, and cavalry goes inside. That's for, you have to take the come on.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
There we are. Capture the gate.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Good stuff. Now can we march in? We really appreciate it. Where's our... Oh, they're attacking the walls. That's good. Come on, everyone. Let's go party. You still haven't gotten your damn fucking stuff ready yet? Shameful. Yeah, leave the tower. It's not necessary. Alright. March in. Up. Genties! Hot Jinty on Jinty accent. It's almost as if light cavalry is not very good in a
Unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men
siege.
are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Do you hear him? His voice breaking up. Are they attacking? They are. Oh shit! And they're routing them too. Dicks. But alas, they can't fight us both. Ha Hope the game remembers that their army has my literal king. I don't want that to be a bad, like, permanent death for me.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
The downside of a lot of sieges is that if they break and they're inside the square, they won't break. Plus side is that we outnumber them heavily. A lot of their forces, like ours, unfortunately, are ginties. Means they're going down quick enough. Wavering. 20, 19, 18, 17.
Curses! Our men no longer command the castle.
Yes, we don't. Alright, baby. Just you and me. Alright. Let's go save our stupid, stupid king. Well, you guys can do that. I'm staying back with my missiles, except for my ginties, who... can be fucking proactive. Well, Alfonso sucks as a king, apparently.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
So you three. Stand and fight. Kill El Cid and his minions. Oh, painful. Infantry. Do the same. There's El Cid. He doesn't look anything like Charlton Heston.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
We sure are. About tons of you are still dying. We have Muslims to kill. Just give up. Even now, we'll give you the castle if you just bend the fucking knee.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants. All of Christendom will be awed by...
Christendom is very easily awed. Yay! Meanwhile, the king has done nothing to help. I distracted them, I suppose.
Victory! We march through your enemy's streets.
We don't need the gold, so
Orders?
No. Look at that. Mission success. You've been awarded with 2,500 florins. Valencia now belongs to the kingdom of... Technically it would be Leon? Or was it Castile? Yeah, would you? Of course now the Muslims will be like, well, I guess we're gonna go to war with them.
Your will.
And to that I say, alright.
An honor. Today's
Orders.
I totally won that battle, by the way. Yes. Yes, it was me and no one else.
Orders?
Stop judging me!
Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Yes. Closing for
This'll be beautiful. Arib, Desert Archers, Spear Militia. Let's do this.
the troops are assembled. Prepare for battle.
Let's finish the Reconquista centuries before it actually was finished. There's something for alternate history hub. What would have happened if the Muslims never invaded?
Let our rallying cry be for God and our people.
Yay! Let our rallying cry be. Please, by the grace of Allah, do not rip our faces off. Seriously, like we'd stay friends with the fucking Muslims. I mean, this whole era was about just fighting them. And then each other. And then Vikings. And then Mongols. And then Indians. Run away, run away. Smash. Smash. Okay, and now we charge them from behind. No. We charge them. Don't fire into your own fucking ranks.
Our men have slain the Saracen general. Now we must send his men. It is unwise to praise the dead. Only half the enemy.
They knew that they were Moors, not Saracens. Oh, ouch, 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 ouch. That doesn't. Oh,
Praise the Almighty. All of Christendom.
you gotta love his optimism. Alright, Ransom, as is tradition.
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Yes?
Um,
Your Majesty. Move out. Your will.
no, my name is not Will.
Yes?
That'll have to do.
Orders? Yes, my lord.
And
Yes?
as always, the king's being lame at his job.
Continue tomorrow, my lord.
Lame king is lame.
Your will.
Yeah.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel. I will not waste words on you, infidel.
But by talking to me, you said you would not waste words. Okay, we must now make agreements with France. Hello, Frenchies.
What is it you would talk to us about, Signor? I think not, mon ami.
Fuck it.
Très bien. A most worthwhile meeting, mon ami.
Naturally, my lord. Today's journey ends.
Orders? Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Yes. We show little mercy. They deserve none. We shall send them to hell. Yes? Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet.
Can we actually do this now?
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
Yay.
Closing for battle.
I am king of Rome and above grammar. Sigmund Oliver. Not technically the king of Rome.
Units, await my orders. Units!
Get on top of that hill, baby. Ooh. Look at this. Huzzah! If we catch them, they'll stop. Yes, they're dead. Meanwhile, fire missiles at the desert archers. I like the archery duels in this game.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Of course. You know a game I think I might start playing on this? I might start playing Stardew Valley. Just a bit of downtime Stardew Valley, not really doing much. Might even play it tomorrow. No, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, maybe. There's a few games I've been saying I'd do for a while now, and then I don't do it. Don't run away, stand and fight. The quicker you stand and fight, the quicker we can kill you. Don't use logic and reason against us. Music courtesy, that little bit of music courtesy of The Witcher.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Kill him!
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
One of the most nail-biting fights I ever had on this.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Was shattered, and the answer is no. They're still. One side of the bridge was a group of enemy crossbowmen. I brought up my crossbowman. For the next 15 minutes in real time, we just plowed each other. Thing is, I had superior crossbowmen. I had the ones with the Genoese ones, the ones with the gigantic, the gigantic thing on the back, the big shield. So when they loaded up, they got free. Oh. That looked like it hurt. They didn't have the money, so we killed them. See, the money doesn't matter to me, but I'm bankrupting them, so it's a success. Making note here, huge success. Moors didn't do anything. Take rebel settlement, Zaragoza. Okay.
Yes, crossing for battle. The day is ours. The enemy. Yes, Sadi.
Jesus, they're just. First of all, he wouldn't have been a sultan.
Engage them honorably. Let me strike. We march on our victory. No, don't. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's one thing.
I will not wait words on you.
Fine, they can't.
No, I cannot go there. We shall send them to hell or worse. March.
They weren't very creative back in medieval times. Hell is about as worse as you can get. Aha! Now this is where it gets really tricky.
Who is the purveyor of heresy? God's servant. Name the heathen I must bring an order.
You have to, because you can always bribe them to join your faction. Oh.
An honor. What is it you wish to discuss? Acceptable, but only just until we meet again, sire.
Naturally, my lord. Today's journey ends.
Your orders, noble one. With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle. Command me, my lord. Should we spare?
Would you just die already?
We tore them apart, my lord. Victory! Superb ambush.
There's their there's their main army.
My lord, who is the
Shit.
God's servant?
Shit.
This apostate will pay for my lord. Name the heathen I must bring to trial.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage.
If that keeps up, the Inquisition will send the Cardinal. And the Cardinal will fucking go crazy. Anyone who has a remotely shitty trait will be punished. And,
Your orders, noble one.
you know, your king, for example, could drink too much. Well, that's a sin in the eyes of the Lord. You get to go to hell. Of course, if you have a spy ring, what you can always do is arrange for certain accidents to befall said cardinal.
Who do I face?
Let me get some mercenaries next turn. I don't really want to go to war with this fucker until we have well, until we actually have an army. That's where it is. Okay. Mailed knights. Most important ones. Even though I always prefer these motherfuckers. Oh wait, no, they don't have them. Shit. Yeah, one downside of the Spanish in this early part of the game is that they don't really have regular troops early on.
much on our victims. Sooner or later, they will relent, my lord. When shall we attack?
This seems like a trap.
My lord. Yes.
Now, if I can,
As my lord
what I will do is kill these off, ransom, and sometimes what happens, not this time, but sometimes what happens is you get an option to upgrade your guy to become an actual member of your family, which is useful. Again. Fuck. Yay! Statistics! Farewell, Solomon. For your crimes of having an opinion, you are sentenced to death. This is the Middle Ages, after all.
Yes, Lord. I can.
Without question, we shall begin the siege. Besieging for.
Did you expect us to be happy to see? Until next time.
Here we go. Now, how will they deal with me? Ooh, not too bad, actually. Let's see what their army's made up out of. That is worrying. That's spearmen. This is like their proper army. Got some Arab cavalry there, and he has a guard and his regular guard. Do I want to put up the chance? See, what I want to do is I'll move away, and if I'm right, yes.
Regroup. We had a chance to take them, my lord. Command me.
We do. Now.
Your Majesty.
I will send 80 men into support him.
Approaching, my lord.
Meanwhile, we'll take Zaragoza.
Orders, number one. God will be with us, men. To battle.
That's not too bad at all. Let's do this.
We will engage them honorably, my lord.
Captain Martin.
We shall claim victory in God's name, men. To battle.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna set 3 games now and stick to them in any order: Mass Effect, Fear, Fear, and let's see, what one should I pick? The name of the game is that Pacific game, that Allied Assault. So if none of them really pick your interest, you know now.
We do God's glorious work, and if we fall, we do so in His cause. If we triumph, we do so because He has willed it.
Also, at any time, it might break into a random conversation with whatever.
Then let's to the appointed task. These rebellious names and villains are not.
Okay, they always just say the same shit. None of these are bright, but okay. Yeah, you not drop the fucking rams. And you pick up the ram. You two are the best ones for this. Meanwhile, oh look, they've pulled back. They're going to abandon the walls by the looks of it. Wait, what? You're not taking the ram again, are you? No, I didn't think so. Okay, so what's gonna happen is this. We'll go up and we'll get pelted by these two towers and probably that one over there. What they should do is just bombard us from the walls. But once that break, if they do come out, then what I will do is battle them. Battle them with the power of Jesus. Or Jesus. It's all good.
The battering ram is in place. It will
Thud.
not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Thud. Thud. Also. Gonna start ramming it or what?
Our men have
Never
done
mind.
well. The gates have fallen.
That ram was... that went down quick. Now, everyone and their mother into the city.
Give grace to God. We have captured the enemy's walls.
Bit of a ramshackle army, but we'll do. Zaragoza. Now, missiles. What I will do is just start belting them with arrows. Tower militia, javelin, and crossbow militia. Meanwhile, I will send my cavalry around the side here and send my infantry up to attack their only actual infantry, which is here.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
After that, I hope they let us restore our goddamn troops.
Only half the enemy force remains.
I am genuinely surprised. Everyone and the mother just start killing these fucks. Except for you and your mother.
We are blessed.
There we are.
The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell. My lord, We have lost control of the city.
That the game doesn't realize that we haven't lost control of the city. Are you all dead yet? Have you found Jesus?
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Christendom! Christendom! Killing other Christians! Christendom!
Blessed Lord, we thank you for delivering us. Our courage has prevailed. These lands are yours, my lord.
Good. We are now the power of the true power of this great nation. A great nation, I mean Spain, that isn't quite a nation yet.
Orders. A good day's march ends. Command me. Yes, marching.
Can I raise other troops? I can. Moors will make peace now by the looks of it. They do, I want Cordoba.
Despite your honorless antics, we would speak with you this day.
That's what I offer, but you must give us... Actually, yeah, give us Granada.
The Sultan has killed men for lesser insults.
No. You don't get any gold.
Even a beggar would spit on your offering. A shame, but your caution is not unwise. If you came to insult us, it has worked.
Spread the word of God. Okay, I can do that. Pope wants us to do this, so the Pope gets what he wants, because he's the Pope.
God's self. Traveling with God.
Yes. Onward. Let me strike, my lord. Yes, lord. Creating a huge fighting force.
Huge!
We shall send them to hell or worse. March!
My lord.
That priest is there, that priest is there, and this priest is... here.
An order?
Who do I face? My lord, should we spare any of them? Your Majesty.
Crusade! Yay! Now technically we're at war with Crusade as it is.
Stopping for the night.
I mean, when you think about it. Do I have anyone to spare for the Crusade? Not low as it is. I mean, not infantry. We're fine with infantry.
Orders. Yes. Orders. Yes. Your Majesty. Orders. Move out. A good day's march ends. Yes. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. We march no further today, Lord. lord. Should we spare any of them?
Could you move next turn? That'd be great.
Is it not obvious I am your foe, infidel?
Kind of?
Command me. We shall send them to hell or worse. March! Now we have them. We lay siege. When shall we attack the walls then, my lord?
They've been preparing for us. 8 turns. Not a good thing.
Yes. Orders. Onward. A good day's march ends.
Alright.
Your Majesty. Orders. Move out. We march no further today, Lord. Yes. March. We continue tomorrow, my lord. Yes, Lord. Closing for battle. Yes. Your Majesty.
Ha! Pirates.
Yes, my lord. Attacking on your command.
And yes, that's all you can do. There's no,
Glorious.
there is no naval battles.
Someone to see.
You are lucky we will receive you at all, infidel. The answer, I'm afraid, is no. Our discussions come to a close.
My lord.
Orders.
Let me strike, my lord.
Will they let me? They will. They will let me.
Your Majesty. Onward.
Large town ready to upgrade.
Today's march.
Leon is ready to have a stone wall. That's what I want to hear. I have very strange wants.
Orders. Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Brothel, most important building in human history. Because they also serve alcohol there, and probably food that you don't want to eat. Actually, if one of the prostitutes is there, because she probably wasn't hired for her cooking skills, so even those who practice the world's overfresh need a place to play their trade. Although they can drum up clientele on the street, the business end of the deal takes place in the brothel. Technically, some places, other places, what they did and probably still do worldwide is just they have a house that they rent or a little apartment, and they go upstairs and do the deed, and then out you go, or else you go back to their place. That costs more. Deal take place little bros. Serve as either attainment or lodging for the common man down to his luck. Brothel has a habit of attracting questionable characters that are typically hard to find elsewhere. What sort of city doesn't have a brothel anyway? I'll tell you what, a shithole. Of course, what else do they call them? Wine sinks. That's another one.
Command me. Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
Shit.
Yes. Name thy enemy, lord. Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
Did the army march out to meet us, or no? It's just a unit on the off. This is gonna be a hell of a fight.
Orders.
We of course will win, but that's beside the point. Well, even if we lose the fight, we can still win. Let's rebuild these motherfuckers. Ooh, jihad called. Against Baghdad. They always seem to lose Baghdad. Milan has joined the crusade. Good for Milan, I guess.
Your Majesty. Mining forces, my lord.
Our army just got bigger and theirs just got smaller.
Yes. Closing for battle. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy. Is it time to take the walls, my lord?
No, next turn.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we shall
Yes, Lord.
march here,
Closing for battle.
and to ensure our victory,
Your Majesty. Orders. Your orders, noble one. It is an honor to lead these armies. God will be with us, men. To battle!
battle! Oh yeah, I forgot about you. I've been enjoying Antwerp.
On my way.
Find the Holy Roman Empire. And now we have an... oh shit. Haha, they lost their fleet. It went all pirate on them. But they did drop off a very nasty little raiding force.
Yes, Lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Mm.
Day is ours, Lord.
This'll be interesting.
The enemy are beaten. Yes, Lord. Closing for battle. Yes.
That's what I wanted to see.
The enemy are beaten. Men, we march. Who do I face?
Get back in the city so it doesn't fall straight away.
March. Let me strike, my lord. Continuing tomorrow. Yes?
Still no mercenaries.
Yes. Closing for battle.
Yes. This battle will be tricky.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for battle.
Taking a castle is never easy. Taking a castle, well, you don't have a great superiority in infantry, but a lot in cavalry. Still, let us do this.
I have many terrible scars, but
What on my
all of them
buttocks?
were taken honorably in battle. Shortly, I may take another wound, if God wills it, for I do not intend to skulk in the manner of a Frenchman.
Haha.
That is of no account, though, for I mean to have victory wherever the pain to my person.
Worldwide, everyone hates the
If
French.
our foes had any sense, they would flee back to the scorpions and snakes that father them.
Except for the Japanese.
For shame, they would not face goat herds, let alone brave men at arms.
I'll have to make sure that no missile troops are...
With God's good graces, we shall strike down a quarter of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword. Despair, theirs. Caution must be one of our virtues. There are many spears in that army, and the frontal attack by our horsemen would be foolish, even suicidal. Now lift up your banners and march away. To glory, good soldiers, and a bloody day!
Huzzah! Okay, so what we will do is this. That is a good castle. Okay, but it only has one layer of walls. Right. Let's have a look through each and every one. Nope. No. 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 Now. Missile. Pull them back. Oh no. Oh well. This is why I wanted more infantry.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
The real question is, will they be coming up to defend the walls? That's right. Oh, of course they might not need to, considering all the shit they're flinging at us. think ladders are the best. I mean, they don't look as good. And like pre-made siege weapons like trebuchets and magdalens and things like that. It looks like snow, doesn't it? We lost one man by look. 2 men. 3 men. Aha! There's a guard.
Our siege towers have reached the walls.
Everyone but
Now
the
the bullet
Jintes.
work begins. The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
The rest of the infantry rush up and provide support. Shit! Siege tower's fucked. Anyone who's still on that thing is dead. Use the ladders.
Our siege towers have been destroyed. Now we must use other ways to break our enemy's defenses.
What are you doing? Oh my god! What are you doing? Should have built a ram or something. Yep, they're gone. Let's hear a dog. Bow wow wow yourself, dog, who by the time of this recording might very well be past. And that makes me very sad. Well, guess we ain't got a choice. Bring the missiles up too.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
We almost might take the, yeah, we should take here. And if we have enough time, what we do is we then rush in and secure. You can't do jack shit except for throw fucking dicks. Broken. Fighting to the death. Last thing I wanted, but alright. Peasants. Oh, great. They're just slowing me down. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Fuck it. Waver. I always found the wall fights pretty damn good in these games. It's very personal. You get to see them up nice and close. And it turns out low energy videos has not had his mic on the whole entire time. Done that before. Ow. Oh my god, what the fuck? The hell do you think you're doing, motherfucker?
The enemy. It is unwise to praise the day before
That enemy army's fucked.
men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
You're killing them, man.
Glorious heaven above! Our men have captured the enemy general. Guard him well, give the dog some wine, and be sure he can see us defeat the rest of his army.
Man, his army's dead. Everyone except for cavalry. Cavalry need to get their black asses in here now. That's for infantry. That seems like a bigger
Our
threat.
soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
More missiles. Except for the genties. Genties don't need to do that. Rapido.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
I don't think we're winning. Okay, this is weird. I've been smelling something all day. Can't even put my finger down what it is. I just know I can smell it. It's not a pleasant smell either. It's not chemical based.
Our men have slain the Saracen general. Now we must send his men running back to the desert.
To kill them. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Except for the infantry.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Not to attack because you're not marching here. And you're not marching. Take this. Is that all the troops that got in?
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory.
Alright, castle's ours. In for the kill, everyone. Tell militia, spear militia. After this, I'm going to check my account one more time, but I don't think I'm going to be seeing any of that cash until Monday. Which means I'll start to enjoy myself around about Monday, which is fine by me. And I have you guys to thank for it. That little bar down the corner. I doubt I'm going to see any more cash, which I'm fine with. Because I am so fucking grateful. I know I keep saying this, but that's all I can say at this point. Thank you so much for anything you might have... Even if you considered it, even if you went, I would give you something, but right now I'm a bit strapped. No, I understand that. I understand that very well. So I appreciate even the thought of it. Anyone who did give me cash, oh man, I'm so going to enjoy that, and I'm going to be very aware that I've got you guys to thank for it.
My lord! Our men are in command of the castle!
Castle! Well, this was a hard fought fight, but what I'd love to see is like people in the palace running around terrified. I've been watching, currently I've been watching Gangs of New York.
Praise the
So,
Almighty.
I'm finished
Our
that.
enemy has lost his stomach to fight. Victory is ours.
That was quite the trick, wasn't it?
Yes.
They accepted their ransom? Sure, why not?
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten. Noble lord, we have conquered. Command me. Stopping for the night. Your orders, noble one. With God's
Oh
blessing.
shit.
Infidel. Your orders, noble one.
We're in no state to take here yet. But we can at the very leave it yet. Yeah, that's fine.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
I've seen someone do a mod of this where it's Game of Thrones.
Your orders, noble one. God will be with us, men. To battle!
Alright.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
Do you know, my son, what little understanding the world is ruled? It's true enough. I mean, especially back then, no one had any idea. They had inklings. Everyone was after each other's power, everyone was trying to keep the power they had. Everyone was doing their best to pass along to their children, while passing laws to help people that would piss off other people.
Men, speak well of me because I do not throw lives away.
Yeah.
Units, await my orders. Units! Units, move out!
Look at that. Hey. Are we going to be having a running and gunning match? I believe we are. Fling that shit. Well, I suppose they know where we are. Hey, Ballista. You're our only real edge we have in this match. They ever use ballistas like this, I wonder? Someone tells me they didn't. Yay, we're killing slightly more unexpected. Just fucking charge him. And Shazam. Broken. Not just broken, but no, not shattered. Fuck. Rear militia, town militia, camel riders. In for the kill. Haha! Line break.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and
And
wholehearted,
look at these fucking idiots.
victory will be ours.
Went all the way over here just to do that. That's right. They broke. Oh shit, well there goes the enemy center. Didn't last very long, did it? Are they the leaders? That's the general. 40, 30. Oh shit, the Moors are ballista too. Keyword had. What's going on all the way over here? Keep flinging spears at him. Well, that's that. That fight was fast-paced.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Well, we have to hold the city now. Fire! Camels! Ow. Ooh. Okay, so who's left? Is it these? It is. Silly Moo, I see you. That's where you're going to be needing to, except they don't exist yet. This is the olden times. I'm waiting for them to go shattered, but they're not doing it. This is just chaos. Oh! They might be invaders from across the sea, but damn. Ooh. Actual threat. Camels!
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours. The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
That should be that.
Press onward and break the spirit of his army. The Lord above is kind. We have captured the enemy's general. That will teach the cowardly dog to run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Yeah, that's enough. I prefer shattered units, because you know what the deal is with a shattered unit. What's the deal with shattered units that come back? Which happens sometimes, makes no sense. Alright, let's reforge and see what is going on. They're not threat. Who's left? Some troops over there, I think. Fools. Fire! There we go.
Units charge!
Praise the Almighty. All of Christendom will be.
Now this
all
one I could imagine
the
they'd be
victory they
very...
have won.
They would be happy.
Yes, Sadiq, you can profit from this. Mercy is a divine quality, noble Sadiq. No, do not abandon your honor. Yeah.
Yep.
God had granted his faithful this victory.
Nice.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord. Without question, we shall begin this.
So they've lost half their army. The other half is probably over there in Africa, which would be crazy to just throw away. Notice how smart they were. They don't show Mecca. If they showed Mecca, people would be like, oh, let's raise Mecca to the ground. Other games will show Mecca. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. But, yeah, they didn't want to piss off too many people. This isn't Paradox after all. Town militia. Different town militia. What time is it now? Let's see how long I've been streaming for. Ooh. I have no idea. An hour 40. Wow, wow, time flies. But I'm afraid I must fly. I have exhausted my I have exhausted my... Oh my Delilah. So if anyone popped in, thank you very much. Anyone who watches in the future, thank you very much. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this stream to anyone or anything you think might enjoy it. I'll be back tomorrow where I will not be playing strategy games, though I might end up playing Stardew Valley, so... Bah. 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 Anyway. Yeah. It was cool. I've done so many of these at this point. What do you want me to say? Did you? Look, here's this again. I'm out. Toodles.